follow the pre-trial of Aldrick Scott. In court today, investigators say he researched if he could be arrested in Belize. His Google history also showed that he searched his name as well as Carrie Allen's. That's the woman whose murder he is being charged with. Allen went missing in November. Her body was then found in December in Kansas. 6 News' Brian Mastry is on this story for us today. He will have a live report coming up tonight at 5.